Of course, I'll grab everything in the app.js and then just copy and paste. And then back in the app.js, I would want to change these names. So I'm not looking anymore for the readFile sync. I'm actually looking for a method by the name of readFile. So this is going to be the asynchronous one, and the same goes with writeFile. Now, of course, we can remove all of this code as well. And the way the asynchronous method works, we need to provide a callback. And if you're familiar with callback, essentially what it means is that we run that callback when we're done. So when whatever functionality we're doing is complete, then we run that callback, just like we normally would do with add event listener on a button. Remember, we go with add event listener, we add whatever the event, of course, with the button, that would be a click event, and then pass in the callback function. And that callback function will run every time we click on a button. So this is the same thing where we have the read file function, and we can simply use it since, of course, we have the structured. Then we need to provide a path. So again, we go with / content, and then the file name is first.txt. And this is where we provide that second argument, and that is going to be a callback function. Now, in that callback function, we pass in two more arguments. First one is going to be error, if there is one, as well as the result. And then inside of the body, first, I would want to check if there is an error, and then I can just return null, as well as maybe console log. So we go with if error, and then we'll say return null, or simply return whatever you'd want. And if you want, you of course can console log the error as well, like so. And then if everything is correct, well, then of course I'll have access to my data, which of course has the name, the parameter name of result. And since I would simply want to console log the result, I'm going to go with console log and the result. But of course, keep in mind that this is where you would set up the functionality. So let's go back, and we're going to go with node app.js. And in this case, something really interesting where we don't get the text, right? So we're getting this buffer. So this is what's going to happen, where if we don't provide that UTF coding, then of course we'll get the buffer. Now, where do we add this encoding value? Well, right here, in between the content as well as the path. So let's just go with string, and we're looking for the UTF. So let's say UTF-8, and we'll save that one, and let's run it one more time. And now, of course, I have node app.js, and then hello, this is the first text file. And now the $1 million question. Well, how we can set up the same functionality? Check it out. We have readFile, and then